Welcome to aminacademy.com. In discrete mathematics, let us do some example problem regarding logic. Example: compute the truth table of A or B and negation of A and B. Now let us write the given thing first. A or B and negation of A and B. Now let us fill the table first. A, B and A or B, A and B, the negation of A and B, and finally you can write A or B and negation of A and B. Now let us fill the table. Here A have true, true, false, false. B have true, false, true, false. Now A and here A or B is equal true, true or true is true, true or false is true, false or true is true, and false or false is false. Now A and B, true and true is true, true and false is false, false and true is false, false and false is false. Now negate A intersection B is just opposite of true is false, false is true, false is true, false is true. Now last column A or B and negate A and B, we get this is A or B, this is A or B and negation of A and B both. T and F, that is true and false, is false. T and T is T, and T and T is T, and false and T is false and true is false. We have done first. Now let us do one more problem. Example: use the truth table method to determine whether P implies Q or P implies negation Q is valid. Now let us fill the table. Before that, we write the given things. P implies Q or P implies negation Q. First let us fill P, Q, and P implies Q and negation of Q, and P implies negation of Q. The last one, P implies Q or P implies negation Q. Now for P, write true, true, false, false. For Q, true, false, true, false. Next, P implies Q means true implies true is true, true implies false is false, false implies true is true, false implies false is true. Now negate Q means T negation is false, false negation is true, true negation is false, false negation is true. Now next, P implies negation Q, that is T implies false, false, T implies T is true, and P implies, that is P implies false is true, and false implies true is true. Now we have to combine P implies Q or P implies negation Q becomes, means these two things here, P implies Q and P implies negation Q is these two things. We'll get true or false. True and true or false is true, false or true is true, true and true is true, and true and true is true. So this formula is valid since it is satisfied, since it is satisfied every interpretation. We have done.